Okay, so today we're looking at solving quadratic equations by taking square roots. Now, the usually the standard quadratic form is, of course, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And you always want stuff in standard quadratic form if you're going to solve by factoring. That's the stuff we did yesterday, and you remember factoring from the last unit. But sometimes we don't necessarily have to factor. If there's no b term, and there's a way we can set up other quadratic equations so we can take square roots, but for this year, we'll just worry about when there's no b term. Then we can actually set up equations where we can just solve by taking the square roots. They're a little bit more simple. So let's take a look at example 1. Notice we have no b term. This is just z squared minus 5 equals 4. It's just the variable squared, so the ax squared term, and the rest of them are constants, so they'll combine to be a c term. And what we're going to do is just solve this equation just the way you would solve any other equation by first isolating the variable. So we have z squared minus 5 equals 4. The first thing we want to do is add 5 to both sides of the equation. So when we add 5, the negative 5 and the plus 5 add to 0. So we bring down z squared, and then 4 plus 5 is 9. So we have z squared equals 9. Now, to get rid of the square, we want to do the inverse operation. Just like if we had multiplication, we would divide. If we have addition, we perform subtraction. So the opposite of squaring a number is taking the square root of a number. So what we're going to do is say the square root of z squared is equal to the square root of 9. The square root of z squared is just z. Squaring and square rooting undo each other. And then the square root of 9 you'll think is 3, but it's not just, it's not just 3. It's positive and negative 3. Because either way, both of those numbers will square to 9. So we have to actually say z is equal to 3 and z is equal to negative 3. And we can write our answer in brackets. Remember, this doesn't mean the point 3 comma negative 3. This means the solution set is 3 and negative 3. So what you can do is take a look at the next couple of examples, practice, and there will be answers posted on 24/7 for you.